Hey guys, JQ from OnlyFins Bass Fishing, Oklahoma. I got one for you here. This is a fall fishing video. I'm going to show you some of the lures that I like using in the fall to get the biggest bites and the most fish in the boat. Stay tuned to the end of the video. I'm going to give you one of my secret weapons that I use all the time to catch really big bass, especially in the fall when they're looking for forage. You're not going to want to miss it. Alright, we're going to start this video off with the first category of baits that I use. So in the winter, bass are leaving their spawning pockets, going to secondary points, and they're wanting to go down to the shallow end and get some bait fish and feed up for the winter. So they're following the bait. So first of all, you need to find where the bait fish are at, whether it be on your lake shad. In Oklahoma here, it's basically shad and crawfish. They're not going for bluegill really anymore. That's a summer pattern. And so we usually just use shad pattern baits. And so our whites, our grays, our translucents are going to be the best bet for you in Oklahoma. In other lakes, you may try other things. This is not a bait video for all lakes because I know northern lakes and other lakes are different. I'm just talking about in general in Oklahoma lakes. And so these are the things that I like to use to get the most success. So first, I start out with some crankbaits. So we got crankbaits here. And this is I don't know if you guys can see it. It's just kind of a medium to shallow diver, just regular shad pattern crankbait. And so this one's good to catch fish because, like I said, they're coming in real shallow and they're biting, they're looking exactly for this. So this is what they want to eat. So match the hatch. Don't make it harder than it has to be. You know what I mean? Like just don't. Like if this is what they're biting on, there's no sense in using, a yellow one. I mean, yellow, you can still catch them on yellow, but you know what I mean. Don't use like a purple one. Don't use like something stupid. Just match what they're looking for, Here's another one. If they don't like that size because it's too big, you got the same pattern, but it's a smaller profile. Sometimes you can have luck doing that. And what I like doing is I like ripping it as fast as possible through there. In the winter, I'll slow it down, but in the fall, I'll just rip it through there. And usually that elicits a bite. And then we got, if you want to go with a different color, and a little bit deeper, you got this pattern right here. Still shad pattern, but this is a 3XD. This catches a lot of fish. And it's a little bit of a deeper diver, but it's a smaller profile. And so sometimes the bass don't want to hit that bigger profile. They're looking for that smaller profile shad. It just depends on what you have in your lake. And if last one here is another pattern and color that I like using. This is kind of like a chartreuse green, turquoise type pattern, shallow bill. So this one works pretty good. So the next baits we're going to go into, and depending on what your lakes are, so let's say you have a lot of weeds, shallow. You're not going to want to use the crankbait, right? Because then you're going to get hung up every 3 seconds. So here's another bait that you can use. These are vibration chatterbaits. This is a kind of one right here. This is a white one. And I pair it up with like a minnow type paddle tail, like a rage swimmer or something like that. This one's a swim bait. This is another one that I like using as swim baits. But I'll pair it up with that. Chatterbaits are really good. I got a couple different colors here. I got this smoke colored one that has a weed guard for weeds. So that's pretty good if you have a like weeded area. These are pretty good anyways in the going through weeds. You could usually rip them through. Here's a white one. I got a couple different ones to show you here. Just because I like chatterbaits. Fall is the best time for them, in my opinion. Summer too, but it's a great one. So I like using that. And then if you want to go finesse, you can use one of these. It's still kind of like a chatterbait, but it's not. It's got a ball head jig, and it's got like a chatterbait bill. I believe Z-Man makes these. So these are pretty good. These are fire. Whenever they're not hitting that, these are fire because it's a smaller profile. All right, so we're into swim jigs. You got this one here. It's a little bit heavier, but it's a pretty good one. I got the Mobster. This one's really good. It doesn't get stuck very often. I like using these. And then I got this one too. And so I like pairing it up with a swim bait. Our next category of baits here to use in the fall is spinner baits. Spinner baits are good in the spring and they're good in the fall because they're chasing the forage. They want that bait. This mimics it perfectly. I like using a couple different colors. You can do willow leaf, or you can do, if your water's a little bit stained, you can do the other leaf. This one. Yeah, they're pretty good. I got some KVD ones. I got some regular ones. I got some Walmart ones. And then if they're smaller fish, hit them with a small one. These are Walmart special, little small one. It works for bass and crappie and white bass. They hit that too. So that's a good thing to use. Now, something that a lot of people don't use, I wouldn't say it's a secret weapon, but a lot of people don't use it at all in the fall, is a scrounger head. The scrounger head is kind of like a chatterbait, but it's got that rubber. And so if you've never used that, that can be good too, because a lot of people don't use it. So I forgot where I got this one from, but it's a scrounger head. That's a good one to use. And then if you have a lot of grass and stuff like that, which they go through grass pretty good. These are lipless crankbaits. They go through grass really good. This one's a red eye shad. This one's really nice. This one catches bass, and I've also caught walleye on this one. So this is a really good walleye one. You just throw it into the weeds and rip it right out. And then once it comes out, bam, they hit it. So, and this is a different color here that I use. And so I know you guys have been waiting till the end of the video, so I'm going to go ahead and show you what I use that is by far the best thing I use in the fall. By far. Now, mind you, this is not the same color that I use, but it's the same bait. 5.5-inch swim Senko, weightless, on a Texas rig hook. If you've not used this, you need to. You need to get yourself some of those. Remember, it's the 5.5.
I've never tried this on the weedless hook, but I'm going to try that swim Senko on this weedless hook. Swim Senko's usually good. I wish I had the white ones. The white ones are the better ones for this lake white and smoke. All I got is the green ones. Either I ran out or I just lost it. I don't know. I haven't been able to find it. Got a fish. Second cast. Second cast, baby. That's a nice one. That's a good one, Scott. Fish. Yeah, second cast. You didn't hear me? That's a good one, too. Yeah. Look at that, folks. Especially in the fall. Look at that, folks. That's a nice little bass right there.
Hell yeah.
That's a nice bass for the first bass of the day, huh? First bass of the day. He was right shallow right over there. We're going to let this guy go. Well, are we keeping him? No, we'll just let him go. We're going to let this guy go, let him get bigger. But yeah, that's a nice little, I don't know, two and some change bass. Be free, buddy.
So the reason the 5.5 works so good, it's a bigger profile, it's heavier. You can Texas rig it, you can still cover water really good. Because it's heavy enough to where you can cast it, reel it. If you go smaller, you might want to put a weight on it just to make it a little easier to cast and reel. You can do that too. But this swim Senko, I'm telling you right now, when they're grouped up looking for bait, get this one in white, not in blue and black like this one is. I don't have any white ones to show you. Get this in white or get this in smoke. They have a smoke color and they have a translucent color. Get that. This is fire if you guys have never used it. I hope you guys get out there on the water and catch a lot of fish. Hopefully you take these tips and apply them and get a lot of fish in the boat. I'm JQ from Only Fins Bass Fishing, Oklahoma. I'll catch you on the next one.